Hey, what's going on? Joshua Elder here. Welcome back to the channel. I just got done with module 2 of my high ticket affiliate accelerator. And in this module, I really focus on how to choose a profitable niche. Specifically, I show you 2 example niches that have consistent buyers and that are also in demand. If a niche doesn't have those 2 things, then it's not a niche you want to go into. So if you want me to go into detail on how to research these 2 things, then go ahead and watch the rest of this video. But before you do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'm uploading videos very frequently teaching you how to build a life and business full of freedom, passion, and fulfillment like this video. And also put a unique comment below as it relates to the content. I love my subscribers, my viewers that engage with me. And if you do those following things, you'll actually be entered into a giveaway to receive $1,000 at random for one of my lucky subscribers. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to tick that bell icon to be notified every time I go live and also when I upload new videos. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the content.
All right, welcome to the next video in the High Ticket Consulting Accelerator. In this video, what we want to do is we want to validate a specific market and niche that we're going to go into. So in the first module, we obviously covered overview, laying the foundation, and we're going to focus on point number 1 here within this specific video. So to validate a specific market and a specific niche, we need to, number 1, find that there is consistent demand. And number 2, we want to make sure that there's actual buyers within that specific niche. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to Google over here, and we're just going to type in Google Trends. And we're going to click on the first listing here. You can also go to trends.google.com. And what's so cool about Google Trends is it will give you the trend of a specific search phrase that you type in over time. So in other words, it will give you the search volume on a yearly basis since 2004. So if we go here, for example, one of my clients, he helps people reverse the diabetes process. We're just going to type in reverse diabetes. And we're going to go ahead and click on enter. And then what we want to do is change this from the past 12 months to 2004 to present. So one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is that there is a consistent demand. And so you can see that this is actually trending upwards since 2004. If we go from 2004, you can see that it's kind of up, down, sideways. But as we go up year by year, 2009, 2010, you can see that the interest over time is going up. It's trending upwards. So this is a great indicator that this is a niche that is gaining more and more traction. And overall, it's been pretty consistently going up. And I don't see it obviously going down. You'll see that there are points where it does kind of dip right here, and then it dips down right here, but it always goes back up. And over time, if we were to draw a straight line like through right here about, you can see that it's consistently going up. So that is a great indicator. So what we'll do is we'll also show you some results of other specific niches as well, not just reverse diabetes. I want to get your brain flowing, your creativity flowing here. For those of you guys that may have no idea what product or program you want to create, and what niche you actually want to go into. So that's why this ground level work is really, really important. And for those of you guys that already have a specific niche, have a specific product, maybe it's not selling the way that you want it to, maybe you're not selling as much, it's good to do this ground level research that we're doing right here. So what we could do is we can actually scroll down and we can see all the related queries. These are other search phrases that are related to reverse diabetes. And what we want to do is we want to find queries that have some sort of buyer intent. Like, for example, in this specific niche, reverse diabetes remedies or reverse diabetes products. Any search phrase that has intent. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to kind of look through here. You can see the top 5, how to reverse diabetes, type 2 diabetes, reverse type 2 diabetes, diabetes diet. That might have some sort of buyer's intent. Maybe there's a specific diet plan that people can actually purchase based around diabetes diet, but let's continue to look here. So you got, once again, reverse diabetes diet, how to reverse, kind of the same type of search phrases, just in a different variation. Diet to reverse diabetes. Can you reverse? Okay. Signs of diabetes. How to reverse diabetes naturally. That could have some sort of a buyer intent possibly. And when we move on to the next phase, I'll show you exactly if, you know, these specific search phrases are yielding advertisers, which means that these search phrases are probably profitable search phrases. You got foods that reverse diabetes. Here's a good one, reverse diabetes book. You know, that has buyer intent because most books obviously cost money. Not a whole lot of money, but there's still some buyer intent right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and take reverse diabetes, and we're going to go to Google now. We're going to do some further research now that we know, obviously, that there is consistent demand for this specific keyword phrase, this search phrase, because as you can see, once again, it's trending up. So that checks that box here. Are there actual buyers? So we're going to go to Google, and I've actually done this. We're going to type in how to reverse diabetes naturally, or even reverse diabetes. Either one works. So we can realistically take any phrase, whether it be this primary one here or any related query right here. And we go ahead and we type in how to reverse diabetes naturally. And you can see this first listing, how to reverse diabetes naturally, diabetes remedies, Gerson therapy. So if we go ahead and click on that, it leads us to this page right here. And it talks about what the Gerson therapy is. And then we can obviously scroll down. And what we really want to pay attention to is, you know, their sales process. So anything that relates to the Gerson therapy and reversing diabetes is going to make this page very, very relevant. Because if we're typing in how to reverse diabetes naturally, we want to make sure that if we click an ad about how to reverse diabetes naturally, that it appears on the page somewhere right here, which I'm not seeing it quite yet. It says the Gerson therapy is a natural treatment that activates the body's extraordinary ability to heal itself through an organic plant-based diet. Okay, that's great, but is it going to reverse my diabetes? I'm not seeing that here, so I'm just going to continue to scroll down here. You got supplements, detoxification. Is it right for you? Okay, down here it says the Gerson therapy has the potential to restore the body, enable the body to heal itself, yada, yada, yada. Do not start with the Gerson therapy if any of the following conditions apply without the supervision of a certified Gerson practitioner. So diabetes is one of the conditions listed, and it says don't obviously go forward with this until you talk to somebody that's related to this specific diet, which is a certified Gerson practitioner. So if we go ahead and click on that, what we're kind of doing is just we're trying to figure out what their sales process is. Like, where do they actually sell me stuff and how much? Of course, there's this pop-up. It looks like there's a store here. Yeah, we want to find out what they're selling and exactly what the price is of that specific product. So, okay, attending a license. So you can get a license to, it looks like, to be a certified practitioner. Let's see. Determining whether or not the Gerson therapy is the most optimal standalone primary treatment. Okay. Okay, the following information about Gerson therapy options will help you decide which route is best for you. Option 1. Okay, so I thought this was about being licensed as a Gerson practitioner, like actually administering this specific this diet. Or this diet plan, right? So this is actually, if we are diabetic, we can click on apply to apply. And it looks like there are clinics in Tijuana, Mexico, and in Europe. Okay, okay. This is quite the funnel. A lot of hoops to jump through. Not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, let's go ahead and click on here. This is an institute right here. Session dates. Okay, now it seems like we're getting somewhere. Review. Okay, fill out the online application. Apply. Does it talk about pricing or anything right here? I'm still not seeing anything, but we can click on apply. And here is the application. And I don't want to go too far into this application. They still don't want to tell me the pricing, which is fine. They're probably going to get me on the phone, and then they're going to say how much the treatment costs, so on and so forth. But I would say relatively bad marketing. Sorry, Gerson.org. Just because I had to scroll all the way down, it didn't have a headline that acknowledged, hey, you know, this is going to help you treat and help you reverse the diabetes process. So, but I've seen this ad before based around this search phrase, and this ad has been here for quite a few months. One thing that you can actually do is you can take, for example, this website, Gerson.org. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and I'm going to open up just another window here real fast. And we can go to a place called Espionage. And we can log in. We can create a free account. You do need to upgrade if you want more features, but we can just simply go here and just type in the website, Gerson.org, click on search, and check this out. This is really, really cool stuff. It will actually tell us what keywords they're bidding on in Google. In other words, what specific search phrases are they bidding on through Google AdWords? So when somebody actually sees the ad and they click it just like we did, sorry, Gerson, they're actually charged for that. So you can see the ad copy right here, the landing page. It looks like there's a couple variations that they're using, and it lists the keyword as well. But then furthermore, we can go down here, and this is what's really, really cool. For example, this keyword, Bragg's apple cider vinegar. They've got 8 ads based around this keyword bidding in Google. And it was first seen on 1/15/2020. It was last seen on 11/15/2020, which means the longer somebody is bidding on a specific search phrase in Google, the more likely it is to be profitable. And that's what this KEI rank is. And this is almost 100. So this is telling us that they're actually making money off of this specific keyword right here. Okay. And again, a keyword is just simply a phrase. If we jump back here to right here, a keyword is just simply a phrase such as this. And so Gerson is bidding on how to reverse diabetes naturally. It didn't necessarily show us in Espionage this specific search phrase and how long they've been bidding on it, but it is showing us other search phrases that are somewhat successful. So it's a great indication that if the KEI is high and the first date that an ad was seen was, for example, in January, and now it's November, and they're still bidding on that same keyword, it means, hey, they're spending money and that keyword is profitable, or else they would have shut the ad off fairly quickly, you know, after at least the first month or two. So that's a cool tool that we will continue to use throughout the course of this. But it didn't say anything in particular. It didn't have any keywords that were related to, let me just pull this back up here. It didn't have any keywords that were related to diabetes that we're seeing here. This is just all based around like losing belly fat, Bragg's apple cider vinegar. If we click on view more, it says upgrade for further analysis, which we might do later on. And that reverse diabetes keyword may be here somewhere. But this is awesome because the KEI on all these specific search phrases is super high. And it shows like all of these specific ads have been bidding on these keywords for quite some time. So this website, even though it's got bad marketing, it seems like it's producing results. So a great indicator there. So let's go ahead and let's kind of continue to look through more of these ads. There's one down here. So first, before we go ahead and click on another ad, we can see that there's lots of ads right here. So that is another indication that, hey, there are buyers. You know, obviously people are bidding on this specific search term right here. There's lots of ads on this search term. If there wasn't, then it probably means there's no buyers, that the reverse diabetes niche is probably a bad niche to go into. But we're seeing a lot of good stuff right here. So if we click on the Diabetes Health Clinic, for example, it will lead us to this specific webinar right here. And it says the root cause of type 2 diabetes and the strategies I use with my clients to beat type 2 diabetes for good. Yes, reserve my seat now. So what I decided to do is I decided to just take this website URL and I created a new page right here and just a new tab. And then I went ahead and pasted it because I want to find out what this specific woman is actually selling on her webinar. And we can even go through the webinar, go through the slides. We can pretty much swipe this whole entire web page right here. So I can just hold Command Shift and I believe it's 3 on a MacBook. On Windows, it might be a little different. And what I like to do is I like to save these landing pages here. Because once again, if she's bidding on this keyword, which was how to reverse diabetes naturally, and she's still bidding on that keyword in the next month or two, it tells us her sales process is obviously working. So we want to save her landing pages and we want to use these as swipes. We can model these when we go ahead and start creating our landing pages. So I'm just going to save this and put done. And then, of course, as I stated, we're going to go back and we're going to go straight to the diabetesandhealthclinic.com and see if we can figure out the product that she's actually promoting within this webinar so we don't have to watch a 2-hour webinar. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to click any of these buttons here. We can also just look at the web page and get ideas for what we can do in our marketing as long as her marketing is working. We're going to click on Learn More right here. And it's going to take us, boom, right here to this specific program known as Diabetes T2 Essentials, and it's $3,500 she's selling this for. So again, if her sales process is working and she's selling this program for $3,500, then we can at least sell our program for $3,500. It's not to say that if she's selling this for $20 that we need to sell our program for $20. We can sell it for $3,000, but we just want to kind of get an idea of what's selling currently in the market right now. So again, we can sort of reverse engineer it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually take this URL and in my notes, I'm going to paste this URL right here. I'm also going to paste the webinar URL as well, if we can do that, even though it's kind of long. And then that Gerson Therapy website. We can go ahead and we can save this lander too as well. And again, we're just kind of seeing what other people are doing. Okay. And what we can also do, one other thing that I wanted to actually do is take this, the diabetesclinic.com, plug it into Espionage, and see what keywords that she may be bidding on. So we're going to click on search here. And you can see that she's got one right here. Okay. Reverse diabetes in 30 days. KEI is 32.37. You can see first seen 11/14, last seen 11/14. So she's probably using this keyword. We can click on the plus sign to see the ads. And then we can click on the destination URL and it probably goes to her webinar. So we'll wait for just a second and boom, yes, it does go to that webinar. So what we would want to do in about 30 to 60 days, we can actually come back and check this and see if she's still bidding on the same keyword. And if she's bidding on the same keyword, may be a good indication that her process is working. 60 to 90 days, definitely. If she's still bidding on the keyword, then it means that what she's doing is likely working. Okay, so we can also see like her top ads in Google right here, which it looks like she's just running the one ad. And it's cool because it shows the ad copy and everything. So this Espionage is a great tool to use. And I'll go ahead and just copy it right here. And we can paste it right above our notes here. So we can do, keyword research, or even niche research, right? And Espionage is a good one, plus google.trends.com is another great one. Okay, so let's continue to search here. I actually want to go to the Facebook ad library. Facebook ad library. Let's go ahead and type that in. And let's click on the first listing here. And as long as they haven't changed anything, we can actually type in an advertiser name. So for example, the Gerson Therapy or we can just type in Gerson and let's see if they have a Facebook page and they're advertising. So I'm not seeing anything here, nothing there. Let's type in also, what was this other one? Diabetes and Health Clinic, DHC. So let's see if that is one that works. Diabetes and Health Clinic. Okay, look, check it out right here. I think it's the same exact logo, which it is, the same exact logo. Let's go ahead and click on it and see if she's advertising. So the page was created October 31st, 2019, about a year ago. We're not seeing any ads. There's no ads from this specific individual on Facebook, but she's running ads on Google. So she's still running ads, but this is just another resource that we can use, the Facebook ads library, if we want to find other advertisers. And what's really cool about it is it will actually show their ads, and it will also show how long their ads have been around for. So if we type in, here's another one. Let's type in beard. I think beard oil was one of them. Let me see. Beard oil. I'm just going to find a popular. I think it's the Beard Club. So if I type in the Beard Club, boom, you can see that right here. Go ahead and click on it. They're actually not running ads either, which is kind of surprising. Let's see, beard oil. Let's see if there's another one. Beard Club, Badass Beard Care. Beard Club really is one of the most. Beard Brand is another good one. So they might be running ads right now. Let's see, Beard Brand. Not seeing anything there. I wanted to show you guys an example of somebody that might be running ads. Let's see, Beard Class, nothing there. No Shave Life Beard Company. So not a whole lot of people running ads right now, which is kind of surprising because it's in the middle of the holiday season. I'm just going to see if I can try one more. Let's try Badass Beard Care. If this doesn't yield any results, we'll come back and visit this a little bit later. Okay, we'll just click on this one. Okay, nothing there. But anyways, it's actually going to show you their specific ads, right? It's going to show you the ad creative, and then along with how long that ad creative has been running for. And if it's been running for a decent amount of time, another thing, we can just swipe it, we can take an image of it, and we can use that, we can model that when we go ahead and do our marketing, when we create our funnel and create our ads. We want to model a whole entire sales process that's working, or take different pieces of different websites and different products that are working within a given niche. And so let's actually go back to how to reverse diabetes naturally. I just want to look at a couple of others here. lifeandhealth.org. And again, I'm just giving you guys examples. For those of you guys that don't have a niche, just showing you guys constant examples. It doesn't mean that you need to go in the diabetes niche or the beard oil niche. You can go into any niche that you want to. And it doesn't have to be specific to the health, wealth, or relationships markets either. There are some out of those markets, specific niches that convert as well. So even though I said that in the last video, you don't have to put yourself in a box necessarily, because you might already have a niche in mind that's outside of those three markets, and you just want to go ahead and validate it. So here's another one right here. This is selling for 147 bucks. This specific reverse diabetes offer. So this isn't bad. The thing that I would change, of course, is you got all these links that you can get distracted by. You got all these other articles. And sometimes, yeah, Google likes that, but the more options you give people, the more likely you're going to lose them, and they may not end up buying your product. So this is discover the breakthrough formula for reversing type 2 diabetes. Okay, stop diabetes. Then there's a story here, and then at the end, $147 product. So if we go ahead and click on that, that's unfortunate because the link is actually dead. So they're spending all this money, lifeandhealth.org, to lead us to a landing page. Let me see if this link is working. None of these links are working. To lead us to a landing page, then to a product that the page isn't even viewable. So another indicator, bad marketing. So yeah, I definitely would not want to model after what they're doing. but I do want to take their website once again, and I do want to jump back over and see what Espionage has to say about this. Let's go ahead and paste lifeandhealth.org, and look, they're doing quite a, and it shows their budget too. $1,700 to $4,700 per month that they're spending. You got a free diabetes cookbook right here. Okay. Good ads. I'm loving the ads. Their KEIs, diabetes natural healing, days seen 238 days since the 23rd of March, and today's December, early December, the time of the creation of this video, but 11/15/2020 was the last time that this keyword was seen, and it's based around diabetes natural healing. And here is the destination link right here. Got the ad copy and the link. And again, it goes to this site. So for some reason, they're running traffic right now, and their ClickFunnels site, their funnel, their website to go buy the product is actually dead. Okay. So maybe they'll fix that in the next 24 hours. I'm not sure, but I do like the idea of going ahead and saving this website because they are bidding on a diabetes natural healing, and they've been bidding on that for quite some time. So it's working, but for some reason their funnel's dead right now. So we're going to go ahead and still add this to our notes and check back with it a little bit later, see if that changes. So we're going to go ahead and just lifeandhealth.org. Right there, we're seeing $3,500 programs. What was that? 147, right around that program. Okay, so let's jump back over to Google Trends and let's try something else. Let's try women that deal with PCOS, okay, which is polycystic ovary syndrome. So we're just going to go ahead and just type in PCOS, and we're going to check out the trend over time for that. And wow, that's consistently going up as well. Started January 1st, 2004 at 25, and then is now projected, look, to go like 100 in interest here in December 2020. So quite the increase, like triple the increase at least since 2004. And then we've got related queries right here. So PCOS acne, metformin for PCOS, which is a specific drug, PCOS birth control, endometriosis. Let's see if there's any search terms with buyer intent, PCOS and weight loss. How to get pregnant with PCOS, PCOS supplements. There we go. That's a great search term there. So some potential, lose weight with PCOS. So it looks like there's quite a few sub niches here. We have PCOS and weight loss, PCOS acne, PCOS diet, which is related to weight loss, how to get pregnant with PCOS. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here that I'm seeing just from these search terms. So I like treatment for PCOS. That seems like it might have some buyer intent. So let's go over here and let's type in treatment for PCOS. And let's see, PCOS treatment. I wish I knew this 15 years ago. So let's go ahead and click on that ad. For 13 years, I thought my symptoms were just part of being a woman. I'm liking this. So check this landing page out. No links everywhere. Just a direct headline, and then it forces you to scroll down and read right here. So no ADD problems here. It's telling us exactly what to do. So we got a story here. We scroll down. Okay, I felt inspired and empowered to share what I had learned. Okay, and it looks like this goes from this landing page, and this is what's called like a pre-sale page. And it looks like it goes from there. It just has a story, and then we can click any of these links as well as get started, and it should lead us to that next lander that we were on. Find out exactly what I did to reverse my embarrassing PCOS symptoms and finally boost My fertility, okay. Great, look, she's got acne, which was one of the search phrases that we identified in Google Trends. And it looks like she's selling some sort of guide. Let's see. Let's click on Start Healing Today. We'll jump down. Okay, it looks like there's a few guides with some bonuses. $35.90. Get instant access. So, again, if we're going into the PCOS niche within the health market, I like this lander. I really like this a lot. I like this whole sales process they've laid out. So let's go over here and let's go ahead and paste this in our notes. So I'm just going to categorize both of these. Let me have PCOS. And this specific search term was treatment for PCOS, right? So type in treatment for PCOS. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and just paste this link here. Okay, and we can kind of continue to look. And again, let's go ahead and filter this website through espionage. And again, this is specific to like Google advertising or even Bing pay-per-click advertising, which is those little ads that you see at the top of the search engines, as I showed you. Let's go ahead and type that here, or go paste that here, except we don't need that whole long ugly link. We just need treatment.shesyncs.com. Let's see what happens here. And boom, look. Google PC keyword 71, budget 372 to 1,000. Here's the ad. We saw this ad. Okay, and then here are the top keywords. KEI is fairly high. How to treat PCOS, curing PCOS, what helps PCOS. Great opportunity here once again. We can reverse engineer this whole entire sales process, build it out. But again, we want to stick to programs that we can actually sell for high ticket prices, right? $2,000, $3,000 plus. Now, can you do that within the PCOS market or niche? Because it appears that that program that we just discovered was only like $35. Again, it doesn't mean that we can't promote a product that's more. Sometimes, often, people just undersell themselves. So I'm just going to put this treatment.shesyncs.com there. And I wanted to add the Facebook ad library URL for you guys here. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this and paste it right here. So those are niche research tools. And we got our notes for our specific niches. And we can identify, you know, as we filter through espionage, Google Trends, the Facebook ads library, we can even write down the different keywords and the KEI, and we can take a lot of notes. And so we're just generally just looking across different niches, across different markets, see if there's advertisers, see if there's buyer intent, see if there's consistent demand. And then we pick one of those, and that's when we really start to go deeper and starting to build out these campaigns based off of what we're seeing. But at least these different niches give us an idea of whether there's buyer intent and there's specific demand. So what I want you to do is I want you to filter your niche out. If you already have a niche selected, good. Most of you guys probably do have one. Use each of these tools and plug in your search phrases that relate to the product or program that you're promoting, and see if you see ads. If you see ads, great. Start clicking on the ads. Look at their sales process. Look at what's good and what's bad. You can take notes on that. And then we can kind of continue the next step. You know, again, filter through the Facebook ads library as well and see if you can take any of those advertisers that you're seeing on Google here and then filter them through the Facebook ads library as well and see if you can see the ads that they're promoting on Facebook. And again, you can start pasting these ads into your own Google Doc. You can take notes as you may. So I hope you got a lot of value from this specific module. Follow those 2 steps. Find out if there's consistent demand through Google Trends, and are there buyers. Look at the top results in Google, see the ads, click the ads, see if they're, obviously been advertising for those specific search terms for quite a while. If they have, great indicator. So hope I drove that home within this video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Start taking notes as your homework. And I've actually got a handout below that has over 2,000 niches. If you are struggling to pick a niche, then you can use the resources below. Okay? See you in the next video.
So I hope you guys got value from that content. If you did, once again, like, comment, subscribe. And also, if you want to learn more about how to start or grow your high-ticket coaching or consulting business, then go ahead and click the link below in the resources section so we can find out if you're genuinely a good fit for this program. We're going to go from start to finish on how to launch your own digital product. If you already have a digital product, how to scale that digital product to the next level using what I like to call my hybrid marketing strategy. So if you want to know more, click the link below. We'll have a conversation and genuinely see if you're a good fit.